Hello everyone, it's me, Nikki, aka Carson Cat, aka Carson Cat's Life. And here I am just chilling at my desk a little bit. I was just cleaning up from the other day and thought I'd just make a few cards from the bits and pieces that I've got around that I need to sort out. And just making sure I'm doing this on the right channel, actually. Yeah, I'm on my channel. And I know several other people are live at the moment, so I'm really not expecting too much to come in. But of course, obviously, it's a video you can watch later if you want to. Or not, as the case may be. So I'm just, what am I doing? Looking for my channel so I can see if anybody pops into chat. That's my cat howling. I just let him outside and he just wanted to come back in. So I just had to let him back in. So I've just got a couple of things on my desk that I needed to sort out. And that's what I'm doing today. So yes, I'm just going to make this what I've got here into a couple of cards, because it's always good to have cards handy, isn't it? Yes, it is, Nikki. I feel like I'm going to be talking to myself today. Never mind. There we go. So I've got these smaller coloured stacks of card paper and cardstock, card paper, which is cardstock. It would be cardstock, wouldn't it? Oh, anyway, so my phone just turned itself off, so I better change the settings so that it doesn't turn itself off again, so that I can see if anybody joins me. I'll be a second. Okay, so that's good. Back into YouTube. Oh, hi, Tunda. Strange to see you on my live. Yes, so used to seeing you elsewhere, Melissa and things. So anyway, so I'm just clearing up my desk and making a few cards with some of these bits and pieces that I've got lying around. So that's what I'm doing today. Just chilling out before I go to work, actually, is what this is basically. Is just that. It's a work day today. It's Sunday. It's a work day, so I got to go into work. It's just a nice way to hang out. So that's this is obviously a base I'd made ready for something else that I never used. So that's probably kind of like the wrong colour for these, too small for these. So I made these the other day, some ATCs from a colouring pad, you know, the colouring Zen colour pad things. Hi, Yvette. Oh, thank you. Thank you for keeping me company on a Sunday morning. So yeah. So I'm just going to be making these into a couple of little cards and that. I like to send out cards when I send out racks and things. So what better way to do it than to do it this way? So these are little ATCs I made from colouring in book and stamps. So one of those colouring in pad things. I just bought one for $2 the other day and just cut it apart and that. Well, did one page. I did one page. So I made the elephants on the one, and then I've got these two left over that I've yet to make into anything, so that will come eventually. So actually that's quite a good colour to go on there, isn't it? It is. That's a good colour. So we'll start with that. So I'm just matching things up. What it is really is I'm clearing up my desk from a couple of days ago. Just been having a tidy up. So and those projects you have on your desk that you always need to do something with. Hi, Pauline. Hi, Kiki. Nice to see you. So surprised to see you. I thought I was going to be on my own. Thought I was just going to be on my own and do my own thing, man. So yeah. Oh, and I've just got to show you this as well. Is that I was in whose live stream was it? It was the Mary Atelier, Meridel, and I won her little card sketch thing. So, and it's arrived, and it's so pretty. How awesome's that? It's going up on my wall in a little bit, get a nice little frame for it, and get it up on my wall. She wrote me a nice little note on the back too, telling me which way round it goes. But I think I managed to work that one out myself. I might round this corner here and round that one there and then pop it in a frame. Very nice. So thank you, Meridel, if you get to see my video. I know you sometimes watch. So that was nice. Sidetracked. Oh, thank you, Kiki. That's very nice of you. I'm just chilling out before I go into work because I find it a nice way, you know, to relax before I go in. Sometimes work can be stressful, so it's good to do that. Good to chill out. So because that's such a good colour for this one here, I am going to use it and cut it down. Because I'd meant it for something else. I think it must have been the Christmas one last year. I'm pretty sure that it's a Christmas colour. So yeah, that was probably aimed for a Christmas card for last year that never got done. But oh well. Hey ho. That's the way it goes. Where's my cutting board? So yeah, just using the Mitch Media projects to do the cards. Do that quite a lot actually. Let's see what size this has made this now. It's a weird sizing. Let's see, I might have to put another mat on it. Or not. See, I didn't quite get the right border on that one. Never mind, because I was going to make it a 3. Hey ho, that's the way it goes. So it's so early in the morning, my brain's not working. Let's write it down and then I'll be able to think it through. Does anybody else have that trouble, you know, getting the old brain into gear? Man, sometimes it just, you know, you can feel you have to crank yourself around slowly just to get going, man. Oh. Hi, Michelle. Well, should you join me? I'm so surprised. I never usually get this many on a Sunday morning. So it's going to be 4 1/4. Look at that, I can't even write quarter there. It came out as a half. Oh dear, man. Fail, fail, fail. Oh, 6 1/4. 6 1/4 by 8 1/2. Let's see if that works. Oh. Got some like I was given this as a birthday present in colours that I never use, but you never say no, do you? So yeah, it's a bit, the colours are a bit, I don't know, they're a little bit. See, there's another half to that pad. So it's a birthday present. You mustn't ever be ungrateful. But it does make it a little bit difficult to actually do things in colours that you don't normally use. I'm a black and a white gal on black, white and craft cardstock. So yeah, so it makes it a little bit difficult to sort it out in your head, but we'll get there. I'm babbling this morning because I'm trying to buy some time while I think it through. So if I did that ace and half that way, then I would only have to do 3 1/8 that way, wouldn't I? I would, yes. Let's see if it'll go in my cutter. See, look, it doesn't even quite fit. Oh. I like my guillotine because it cuts the paper. It gives you a really good paper cut. But oh well. Once you believe it, you just. So 1/8 would be there basically. Before I cut it, I'm just going to see if that's right. Okay, that'll do. Could go a fraction. So this will just be a nice little note card, I think. I've got some really thin double-sided tape, but I'm loath to use it at the moment because I haven't been able to get hold of any more. So and you do need it for those little projects. So it's always good to keep it if you can, because the smaller ones are quite difficult to get hold of. Thanks, Pauline. So this is going to be thank you, little note cards or something when I do my happy mail and that. All my swaps. So yeah, so it's quite good, a little bohemian elephant thing. So nice, cute little note card. That's one. I've only got a couple more to go actually. So I did these postcards the other day on a live stream, and so I thought, and by great chance, by great luck rather than judgment, they're actually the size of a card, an 80 card. So yeah, and I didn't plan that out at all. That's just how they came out. So I'm feeling quite lucky there, and I'm actually going to turn them into a card. Greetings cards. And because they're mixed media and a bit grunge, I thought I'd do it on brown. So there, that's 2 more. That will be a nice little tidy up as well, won't it? Yeah, so these were the postcards I made on the live stream the other day, and they are now not postcards, they're greetings cards. Did a bit of gardening yesterday, planted some lettuce and tomatoes. Got that a bit close to the edge. So I planted some lettuce and tomatoes, which was nice. It's good to get out in the garden. And some sweet peas and kale and cucumber. So there you go. Oh, and basil and parsley. Basil and parsley. Hi, Jada. Thanks for joining me. So yeah, so it's good to get in the garden. Trimmed up some of the hedges on the hedges around the grass, which will make my landlord happy when he comes to check the house end of next month. He's always moaning that I don't keep the hedges trimmed. So it's like, oh man. So I'll spend the next month just getting the lawns and that tidy up for my next house visit. The house is always tidy. It's the gardens I have trouble with. I can't afford to get in a gardener, so yeah, yes, and he's always moaning that I don't do a good enough job. It's like, man, you're lucky I do it at all. I hate gardening. I don't mind container pot planting, but I hate gardening. So it's another one, yes. Getting through them today. I don't know, I don't know whether anybody else who lives in rented accommodation, whether you have to keep the gardens tidy as well, but man, they're a stickler for it in my area down here. It gives me such a hard time. I don't know whether it's because, I'm a woman on my own. Well, woman and my son on my own. but yeah, it's not very good to me. I think he could cut me some slack. Oh, I replanted my strawberries as well. I got some strawberries around the side of the house, and I took them up yesterday and put them in some plant pots as well, because I'm going to see if I can get a good yield this year. So I split up, a lot of the strawberry plants and potted them up. So we'll see. See if I get a good crop of strawberries this year. I got a few strawberries last year, but I'm hoping for better this year. And if it's in, container pots just outside the door, I'm much more likely to tend to them than they are right in the bed round the corner. It's a bit of a lazy gardener. Sometimes their work just doesn't allow it. My work schedule, sometimes you're just so busy, I've got no time for anything. Don't even have time sometimes to come on here. That's why I pop in and out of live streams and that, is because I'll come home from work for a bite to eat or something, and then just have to go straight back out again, which I can do when the work's local. But if I have to travel into Christchurch to work, which is 30 kilometres away, it's then I can't pop in. I have to take my lunch with me, eat it in the car in between clients. It's So I like it when the work's local because it means I get to come home and just sit for a few minutes watching YouTube, catching up on the gossip, whatever. So I say I was really lucky that these fitted the card fronts, because I didn't plan it that way. I just had a piece of paper there and did the mixed media on it, and it just so happens when I cut it in half it fitted the cards. So good. That's 3. Ramping through them today. Right, let's have a look at these little lovelies, see if I can do it properly this time. Although that one did turn out quite nice that way, so maybe I will do them all that way. Who knows? I don't think the green will go with there. It's not quite the right colour really, is it? Nope. See if I've got any of the purpley colour papers left. Purples and blues we'll have a look at, see what they look like. Quite like that. I don't know whether that's good enough contrast. Not really a pink kind of gal, but oh, I'm not pink, I'm not pinky. Nope. So pops on the black, doesn't it? Pops on the black. I might do it on the black. I was hoping maybe something like that. Nope, too wishy-washy. Didn't like the green. I've got any other colour, orange. That won't go at all. Although it does make it pop, doesn't it? It's such a contrast that does like jump out of there. Try not to go black in that because that's just my normal colours. So we'll go with that. We'll feel the fear and do it anyway. Do I want to make it that wide? Yeah, let's give it a go. Yeah, yeah. Why not? Why not do the orange? Sort of like goes pow, 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 pow. Okay. Just going for cheery colours. Cheery colours. Or not. That would be just like, oh my goodness, what are you doing? Kind of colour. Oh man, yeah. This might go though. Yeah, that kind of goes, doesn't it? Oof. Oh yeah, baby. I'll put this one on the black, I think. Okay, is it wide enough? Do we do 3, did we? Yeah, of course it's wide enough. In all directions it's wide enough. Let's see. Okay. I have to keep measuring to remind myself, because as I say, it's I'm having trouble today. Get the old brain going. See, having trouble getting the brain going, man. Yes. Nope. Measure twice. Cut once. Oh, I didn't. Yes, I did. See, look, measure twice, cut once. Do you know I did that one wrong? I did. I should have hesitated a bit longer there, shouldn't I? Or not? So if that was 3, so 6 and a half. I might have just still cut it too short there. We'll see. Sunday morning on me. Sunday morning on me. I totally mucked that one up. Boom. I'd be annoyed if I'd bought that card stuff rather than it being given to me, but that's annoying. Never mind, it'll go as mats on something else. Do it again, man. Jeez, Louise. So 6 and a half. Oh. I'll cut it down shorter actually. You can see me having huge brain farts today, man. 3 by 4. Let's do that because I can cut it down after. Let's not keep making the same mistake over and over again, okay? Because that doesn't work, does it? Did say the brain wasn't working. So there you go, that's proof of it. Got there in the end. Cute. Hi Debbie. I'm having a bad day today. Just relaxing before I go out to work. Oh man, but I can't get the brain working for some reason today. Ever get one of those days? Yep. It's one of those days today. As I say, it's a good job I just keep them for mats anyway, so you know, odd little bits of paper and things. use. Do you see what you can do when you've got real nails? That's what you can do when you've got real nails. You can lift the backing off the tape. Yeah, I'm for the real nail campaign. Oh man, I use myself sometimes. Okay, I thought I was on a roll earlier on, but obviously I wasn't, was I? Back on track now. Back on track. Yeah. So I made these little ATCs during a live stream the other day, and as I say, I was cleaning up my desk. Time to put them on a card or something. And because I put these into Happy Mail and racks and swaps and things, I don't actually need an envelope for them, so it doesn't matter if they're not quite the size, or I can actually make my own envelopes, which I quite often do as well. It's always nice. Okay. So I haven't heard of any more channels being closed down by YouTube in the crafting community. Has anyone else heard of any more closing down? Yeah. My younger sister is a nail biter, and it's sort of like she can't bear to have nails either. She says it feels funny on her on the ends of her fingers. You know, it feels funny on that bit underneath the nail. Yeah, that's good then. Maybe maybe they've slowed down a bit, but I don't know. I think it's something to do with the descriptions and that, you know, using the words die cutting and dies and things like that. I think that's what part of the problem is not that, you know, the people that were worried for the AliExpress things. I'm not sure whether it is that or whether it's just because they use bots to take down the channels. If a bot sees the words in the description and the tags and things, then the bots flag it, and if you get flagged more than once for your videos and that, they get taken down. So yeah, it's all in the descriptions. So someone on one of the groups I'm in was saying that she'd had a playlist taken out, and it was a die cutting playlist, and the words that they told her was die and cutting. So, you know, in the crafting world, you've got to be careful the words you put out there, I suppose. So let's have a look at this paper again. See if we can match something nice for it. As I say, I'm not a pinky gal. Just looking at the colours, that might go with that one. No. That'll do with that one. Hi, Krista. My goodness, all different people joining me today. Thank you so much. Really nice to have you join me on my live today. So yeah, it's quite scary to know that your channel can be taken down for descriptions rather than actual content of it. You know, it's that shows you it's an automated system rather than a people, you know, rather than taken down by people. So the AliExpress people, I don't think need to be that scared about it. They just got to like look at what they're doing in their descriptions. I've never been good at tagging and describing my videos anyway, so if I get taken down, yeah, it's because I don't know. Because I'm not sure I've ever used die cuts in my description at all, but was it 7.5? It was 7. I know there are lots of. It's also it's the unless they're actually telling you it's the copyright of the dies, it's actually the words that they're using, because I've seen that. Yeah, but not all AliExpress. AliExpress is an umbrella of which different companies sell their dies. AliExpress isn't the company that sells the dies. It's just the umbrella for all these other little companies to come in under. So it's not actually AliExpress stealing the dies, it's the little companies underneath that umbrella of AliExpress. It's like Amazon. Amazon, you go to Amazon to buy different things, but it's not Amazon that is the actual company. It's the little companies, they're all big companies that sell through Amazon. So it's these little companies selling through AliExpress. AliExpress isn't the people making the dies. When you buy from AliExpress, you're buying from all these little companies in China. Might even be sole traders for all I know, but you know. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. In the Creative Arts Collaboration, there was one girl that posted she'd had a whole playlist taken down because it contained the words die cutting and die cuts. And that's she photographed what was sent to her just to make people aware of their tags and their descriptions. I don't know whether Amador was taken down because they thought he was in convention of copyright, but he could just be in contravention of angel policies, because when you have stamps, the companies have angel policies as well. So you know, I don't know what groups he belongs to. I haven't seen why he said his was taken down. I'm just clearing my desk and making cards. So these are some postcards that I made in mixed media postcards I made in the live stream the other day, and I've just and they just so happen to be the right size to put on A2 size cards. So that was a lucky accident. So I've made them into cards rather than a postcard, which was good. And here's another little ATC that I've turned into a little card. Hi, Aristi. I haven't bought from Wish site. I heard, do you know, I heard someone saying the other day they bought from Wish site, but I haven't myself. I don't know anything about it, so I can't comment. Oh, well, there you go, Krista. You can tell us about it. Just waiting. Have you got good things to say about it, Krista? Alibaba, AliExpress yet? And Wish have the same owner. All right, there you go. So yeah, that's why I like coming on a live. You learn so much from people just chatting, and it's probably a good one. Nice happy colours. Take me into work. Nice happy colours. Thanks, Aristi. I'm just using up those ATCs I made the other day, and also postcards and that. These are the ATCs I made from one of these colouring pages books things. So yeah. Did you all see the bookmarks I made the other day? Deliveries are good. The only thing I watch is when you order an item, it has postage added to each item as they come from different places. So that's on the Wish site. The shipping. So you don't expect to pay for the shipping on the Wish site, but you do. That one didn't work out well. I'm going to try that one again. I smudged it as I put on my last coat of Mod Podge. I smudged that one. So I've got to work on that one again. So yeah. So these are the bookmarks I made the other day. I call these my ironic bookmarks. Thanks, Aristi. Thanks, Yvette. So I'm going for colour today because I need cheering up a bit. Colour, colour. Just relaxing before I go off to work. No peace for the wicked, as they say. to constantly recheck my thing so I don't cut any more wrong. Is it 7.5? Constantly recheck 7. Losing my voice now. Does anybody else, when they're scoring, jump out of their grooves? Pauline was on the live as well with me and Eileen Aristi. Krista, you're in Australia, are you? Excuse me. I don't know why I'm losing my voice. Got a dry tickle. Stupid thing. What's going on there? Take another drink. You've been causing trouble, Pauline. All right, yeah. I've got an iron and an ironing board, but I hardly ever use it. Only if I'm going to something real special. Otherwise, the air drying just, straight off the line, straight in the cupboard. All right, okay. Yeah, it was fun, Pauline. It's really nice having other people there as well. I like doing live streams with other people. So there you go. I'm actually working on a design for my son, whose birthday is next month. But I might do this next week. I might even do some embossing on it, Aristi. Yeah, so yeah, I've got the layout of the card that I'm thinking of doing. That's the layout I'm thinking of doing, but I'm going to do it embossed and with the circle cut and things. So yeah, thought I might do that at some point next week. Some real embossing, because I bought some Nouveau Gold embossing powder. See how that works. It's a precious cut. It's precious. And do you know why it's precious? It's because it's cost me $7.90. Precious. I love I love the jars these come in. So cute. So cute. Hi Vicky. So I'll just show you these. Very colourful. I'm very bright today, aren't I? Well, man. Yeah, they are expensive. Cute. I've only got the one jar of this embossing powder. I just thought I'd give it a go, see if it's any better than the embossing powder that I already have that's a couple of years old now. And I'm wondering if, because I do believe that embossing powders have a shelf life. I was told the other day that they do. I don't know. I only believe they do. So yeah, it might be that my embossing powders are getting a bit yuck now, because they are very, very old. Yeah, fabulous. I love it. Great little top. Also, I've got these. My grandchildren have been giving me these little containers here, and they keep saying to me, "Nan, you can do something with these." So when I eventually figure out what to do with these, I'll let you know. Oh, it's like, no, I don't know yet. I don't know what I'm going to do with these yet. Yep. That's a myth there, just put around. I was told the other day that they have a shelf life, so I don't know. You don't know. I've got some fine embossing powders that aren't really working very well anymore, so I tend to. They are cute containers, so I just got to try and figure out what it is that I'm going to do with them. No idea yet. No idea. They could be like legs for a box or something. I don't know. I have to think of something. But anyway, they keep, every time they see me, they give me another Tic Tac container. It's so funny. So yes. So unfortunately, I have to go now because I've got to go to work. I only popped on because I was just clearing my desk and thought I'd just make a couple of cards from the projects there, and then it's completed, and then I can put them away. Have my desk clear again. It's always good to clear your desk and of your stuff. I'll actually come back this afternoon in between two jobs, because in between two shifts, and do an index card. Necklaces. See, this would be good for like an advent calendar thing, I'm thinking, but I don't have 25 yet. Or is it 24? Bye, Pauline. So yep, so I gotta go, and I will be back sometime this afternoon, New Zealand afternoon. So anyway, in like 4 hours, no, 3 hours, 3 hours or something like that, because that's when my shift will be over there before the next shift. So if I'm not interrupting anybody's live there. See, I've got that. I just caught my eye there. This is pink. I'm not really into pink, but it's okay. So I gotta go now. Gotta go to work. thanks for stopping by, everyone. It was really lovely to see you all. I mean, just a pleasure. Thought I was going to be on my own, so it's been a pleasure. See you again soon. Bye.